A stronger assault bans, assault weapons ban, elimination of the sale of automatic semi-automatic weapons, restriction on the size of magazine clips, number of rounds, extend background checks, and also please let us do some gun research that's real. From the mental health side. So I'm not even asking you to add mental health services. I'm just asking you, please don't cut anymore. Allow me as a medical doctor, when I see a patient or when my colleagues see a patient, when I educate them on the effects of alcohol or tobacco, safe sex, motor vehicle accidents, can I please talk to them about the risks of gun violence, please?
What Dr. Begg introduces to a swell of applause is not just gun control, but mental health protocols, which, thanks to Sandy Hook, will undoubtedly increase. We will see an explosion of experts and social workers who will assess us, evaluate us, and permit us not just to own guns, but to own and care for our children. The media tells us that Adam Lanza had a sensory processing disorder. His mother made the wrong decisions. She produced a tragedy. The result of her mistakes took the lives of many other children, 6 adults, her sons, and her own. What could be more awful than that? If society had just been set up the right way, it could have all been prevented. If the fourth dimension is one movement and all movements as they happen one at a time, then the fifth dimension is the set of all movements of any one thing over its life. The fifth dimension is the past, the present, and the future. The push for increased gun control measures and mental health protocols is a fifth dimensional operation known very well to all of you as Hegelian dialectic. Problem, reaction, solution. Create a problem. The public has a strong reaction and propose the solution. It's all about periodic results as we are moved slowly toward the goals, so people get used to the increased heat and pressure, just like the frog who is being very slowly boiled.
I'm taking the guns away.
Now we can see why strict gun control was allowed to fail.
This is how we
will have strict mental health measures instead, which people will not object to as much as they did gun control. We will see the merging of mental health with gun control in the form of more mental health centers, better treatment for mental illness, and training professionals to detect early signs of mental problems. In May 2013, the Palm Beach County Sheriff got $1 million from the state budget for a violence prevention unit to train deputies, mental health professionals, and caseworkers to respond to citizen phone calls with a knock at the door. This is about acting on tips to prevent calamities like Sandy Hook. The goal, said Sheriff Rick Bradshaw, will be avoiding crime and making sure law enforcement knows about potential powder kegs before tragedies occur. It is the new tradition of good citizenry, the people becoming extensions of the agencies. We are all by now aware of the strange super coincidences of drills being staged wherever a reported disaster occurs. War games were occurring on September 11, 2001. Exercises that confused the FAA, whose response was not to send jet interceptors to the reportedly hijacked planes. Is this real world or exercise are the well-known words of an FAA official on that day. The Taft High School shooting that took place after Sandy Hook in Bakersfield, California was a drill that went live. Somehow a real shooter barges into a drill situation and the result is catastrophic. How does this happen? What does going live actually mean? In the three-dimensional world, it means that everything that could go wrong has gone wrong. A shooter somehow got into a stage setting and fooled everyone. When 2D turns into 3D and the news runs with it, never mind that in 3D what the 2D news reports can't even happen. The public doesn't notice and doesn't care. And there's a new factor in the equation today. Because of interconnectedness, through very sophisticated 2D technologies, we have a virtual world in which there is no need to create real problems, when you can work with pretend problems and report them as real. Why create dead bodies when you can assume them instead.